Is that it? Yep.
Is it playing?
Yep. So just
Bird.
just say your name. I'm
Oh, now?
yeah.
I'm Julie Biles.
And how long were you married?
Biles, B-I-L-E-S.
Okay. How long were you married?
Which time?
Okay. The worst time. Or were they both
The most
terrible?
significant one was 13 years.
And children, or
One child.
and where's your child?
Where is she now?
Yeah.
She's with her dad this weekend.
Okay, so it was in Alabama. The divorce was in Alabama.
Mhm.
And so was the joint custody automatic, or
No, we fought over debt.
yeah, oh, you
No,
did
we didn't fight over assets. We fought over debt.
debt.
Because I put him through school for like 3 years and supported him, and I owned the home, so I mortgaged the home for us to live on while putting him through school. And the reason I was helping him get his education to have a better job was because he had already been in an adulterous affair before, and we had gotten past that. We did the whole 9 yards, the counseling.
What's the whole 9 yards?
Well, that's the counseling, the church,
Oh.
the I forgive you, the, you know,
And you had a child.
and,
So you-
and we had a child who was, at the time about 7, so.
It made
So we
sense.
stayed together and it made sense.
And what school was he going? Was he?
He went to respiratory therapy school. Because he was working in construction, and I thought, well, he's around bad people, and that's why he had an affair, you know.
Yeah.
'cause He was around seedy people.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, we'll just get him out of that, and I'll get him in a job that makes him feel more like a man. So, I was going to keep his ego up.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that way he don't have to go look for stuff elsewhere.
Right. Yeah. Little did you know, there's
Yeah.
elsewhere. There's always.
First important job he got after getting out of school, he got another girlfriend, and this one was even worse because she was married to a very sick man who had cystic fibrosis and probably will not live another 5 years.
It's
And so
terrible. She was cheating on him.
Yeah.
And they had children.
Yes, they had a 6-year-old boy.
This just gets worse and worse with the telling. So then you
So after the second one, there was really no going back.
you said that's it.
We,
So it was,
yeah, we both did. But
so it was really at that point y'all decided to divorce, and you had no idea that you were going to be saddled with all of his debt.
well, I was determined not to be. So
And did you get a good lawyer? Could you afford one?
I started out and I got a what I thought was a good lawyer, but it was a man, and I went to his office one day and he was drinking beer and smoking a cigarette and wanted me to sit on the leather couch with him.
Wow.
So I had to fire him, and I'd already paid him a lot of money.
And that was not refunded to you.
No.
No, that's so funny how it never is.
Yeah.
So he was sort of like.
And I mean,
a-
I'm over there like snot, just crying over my husband, and he's saying,
name.
"You are such a devoted wife. Come over here and sit
You
on
were
me."
hot.
like a Hollywood starlet on the couch. Can we take
Yeah.
this bill
Yeah.
out and trade or
So-
something?
So we fired him, and I got a woman that had a really good reputation, and she was more helpful. And of course, I'm, still paying her,
But at least you're still paying her because
but
it's,
she, yeah.
a lot of times I feel like when they get the non-moneyed spouse, they almost anticipate that they're not going to get paid unless the court does award legal fees. So they didn't force your husband to pay the legal fees.
No.
And where was it? What court were you in?
Colbert County.
And you would think that that would be like back in the 60s, like the wife gets everything and gets
Yeah.
lifetime maintenance. And Alamo, did you get any of that?
Well, I got to keep my house, but it was my house before I ever laid eyes on him. So.
Right. And who got saddled with the mortgage?
Me. I had always paid the mortgage. I wanted my house. I wanted my mortgage. I wanted,
Right.
I just, all that's the debt that we had acquired, and there was like a second home equity line,
Right.
a second mortgage.
Yes.
And I wanted him to pay that off because we took that out
For his school.
for his education.
His
So
education.
he is making payments on that, and
Oh.
that was a big deal because that was like $10,000.
So that's
which is
really
a lot to me.
Oh yes, believe you me, it's a ton to me. So wait a minute. So the judge did adjudicate that he should be responsible for that $10,000
Yeah,
debt.
well, we settled finally, and he
Oh, y'all
finally,
didn't go-
he finally gave in. We went to court a couple of times, and the other woman even came, which, I just, I wanted her to
God.
come regardless, at least one time, but when we would get to court, Colbert County's really bad, and they're really slow, and we never got to to actually have any sort of trial or
Right.
hearing or anything. It was always put off till
Yeah.
2 or 3 months later.
Well, that's how it is almost in all the
It was
family courts. So
awful.
she showed up.
Yeah, she showed up. Her
What a-
husband made her show up. He made her.
Oh, because he wanted
Yeah.
to expose the.
Yeah. Well, he found out 6 months later that, she had been having this affair. I started to call him, but I knew he was sick, and I thought, what good would that do just
Right.
to upset him? So I never let him know, and then he called me
Oh no.
and
What did he say?
said, did you know
Yeah.
our spouses have been blah, 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 blah? And I said, yes, I've known for about 6 months now.
And that's why I'm in divorce proceedings.
Yeah.
And so, did he divorce his wife or no? Stayed with her. Well, he's very ill, so I
Yeah.
guess he didn't want to change things. Now, how was the custody battle? Was there a custody battle or
Not
no?
really, no. I mean,
It worked
With-
out that
yeah.
the child was with him and with you at the same time, and he,
mostly with me. I wanted physical custody. That way, if something happened and he was living down here, and I was in, the Florence Muscle Shoals area. I just wanted to have physical custody where if something happened and she wanted me, I could come and get her, and it wouldn't be, well, this is my weekend,
right.
So
So he agreed to that, to let you have sole physical
he didn't
custody.
know what he was agreeing to. He was
So it doesn't seem like he got any smarts
he was
when
so
he got
worried
educated.
about the amount of child support he was going to have to pay till he didn't pay attention to any of the custody things.
Oh, that's not very loving. So what was his child support payment?
$562
A month?
a month.
Oh, that goes so far. Like that goes like a couple of outfits and I mean gas
Yeah.
and it's just.
It's never enough.
Is he with the woman still or no?
Oh no, he's been through 2 more since then.
But at least your child has a good relationship with her dad.
Yeah, she does.
But
And we
it-
talk now. We're able to talk about stuff and laugh about stuff. And I think I know it's been a long time since we actually separated. What's it been? 3 years? It's been right at 3 years. And I think I'm just now over it.
Really? It took that long.
Yeah, I'm slow.
No. It took me. I'm still in the anger. There's the Kubler-Ross, grieving death thing. I'm still in the anger, want to hatchet murder somebody. So I'm not in the. I haven't gone very far either. So what was what were you getting over? What was anguishing you? What's
The
making you
thing
angry?
that anguished me most was losing my family. It wasn't the man,
Right.
because he's not much of a man. He's more like a
Like a dog.
child.
Well,
Dogs are way, dogs are way up here compared to him. I love some dogs.
But you lost his
he
family.
was a little effeminate. I've even had people.
They thought he might be gay.
They,
Might be
you know,
living another life down here in Birmingham where there's like big,
I mean,
big
I really
disco
don't think
scene.
he is, but he's got that personality. He'll go antiquing with you.
Oh no! But wait a minute. So what were you? His family just abandoned you, or
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah?
Oh, they loved me so much. They loved me so much, but then they just couldn't talk to me anymore because, it would just cause problems.
Oh, mine loved me,
and that
loved me,
hurt
loved me.
too
It
because
hurts,
I
yeah.
lost that family.
Yeah.
Right.
But losing my husband and my child and our family was the thing that I grieved the most. And I didn't realize that until very recently either, that I wasn't grieving the man so much
Right.
as my family and my future plans and all that, I spent 13 years investing in. And
Right. And now you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're feeling better.
yeah,
Is there a man in the picture? Or?
there he is.
Oh, goody!
Kinda, sorta, but.
Kind of, sort of. So you feel like you're coming out of it, and how about your career? Have
Well,
you-
I'm not going to use that word that I shouldn't use, rebound,
But no.
because
Go ahead.
he wasn't, because I had known him for 25 years, and we just kind of got together, and he had a couple of bad marriages, and I had just really was just a basket case from all this when I started seeing him, but he made things a lot better.
Okay, we're all about the rebound then, but it's not a
Yeah.
rebound. I mean, it's that's nice. And your job, everything has been fine with that. You didn't lose your job or anything.
I actually did lose one job.
Because of probably the stress of the divorce.
Right. I should have taken off work and I didn't, and I just got. I developed an attitude like, I've been crapped on for the past 2 years. You're not crapping on me today.
Right.
I don't care who you are, and that don't go too well with authority.
Yeah.
He was fired from you.
So you were fired?
Yeah.
Oh well, that's understandable. That's
All right.
And
okay.
it was the best thing that ever happened to me because I got such a better job.
You did. What are you doing
Yes.
now?
I'm working in case management at a hospital in Florence, the Eliza Coffee Hospital, and it's an office desk job, papers, and
But you love it.
love it. Monday through Friday, all the holidays, weekends, great.
Yay!
Best thing that ever happened to me.
Really, the
Because
divorce
that
was.
helps me with my daughter. You know, I had such time trying to get working nursing hours, trying to get her to school and back. Because I don't have a lot of family support. They're all busy. You know,
Mhm.
I've got a great family, but nobody that can really help.
Right.
So this was great.
So you've actually had some victory after your divorce.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Feeling good.
Better.
Better. Yay. Yay.
Better's good.
Better is good. Better, not bitter.
Right.
Well, we have a blogger who's got that exact title on her blog. So you are one of
Yeah,
our.
Sometimes I still have to curse a little bit. But
That's all right. We allow cursing. I'm so glad you're doing better, and thanks for sharing with us.
Thank you.
It was good, huh? So we'll shoot her up there.